Hello, my name is Josh, and this is
Dave.
Ave. Nice to meet you,
Dave.
Ave.
Wave. Cave. Lived in a cave. Bat cave. Hello.
The world's best rapper.
What's...
So, straight off with a fact for a change. Did you and have you seen how scorpions carry their babies?
By stinging them and just dragging them somewhere. How?
No,
I don't know.
that would kill them.
Yeah, no, I'm actually, I wasn't being serious.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Boom.
I was trying to sort out my bloody wire.
It's fucking beautiful.
That's weird.
Yeah, but it's nature. I mean, just imagine if
Yeah.
Just imagine if they were all your offspring and they wanted a piggyback.
Just keep them all on your back.
So, how have you been?
I've been good. I just want to say real quick, no one knows the show name. I mean, they know our names, but they don't know the show name, which isn't far from...
I mean, if they don't know the show name, I'm just trying to find it hard how they ended up on the channel.
This is the Dave and Josh show, and I am Josh, and he is Dave.
No, it's Ave.
Wave, who lives in the Bat Cave. Skew. Go on. Oh yeah, you hate that. I was just saying. Here's a question. I actually don't know this answer. The yogurt, S-K-Y-R, how is that pronounced?
The what?
The yogurt, S-K-Y-R. I actually don't know. I've never heard it being pronounced.
S-K-Y-R. How to...
Sorry for this. I'm intrigued because I bought one the other day and I was like...
How do you spell it again?
S-K-Y-R.
Y-R. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I think...
Skia.
Yes. Skia. That's
It's Icelandic yogurt.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, so Skia.
No, Skia. Not that other thing what goes through me. See, I went to Lidl a couple of days back.
Went to a shop called Lidl, yes.
And they have these small tubs of yogurt. And for four, it was £6. But for one massive one, for one massive one about that big, about that wide, it was £2. It was blueberry. It was fucking beautiful. I love thick yogurts. The thicker the yogurt, the better it is. Especially if you whip it.
Whip it. I don't want to say it because you end up being like, for fuck's sake.
No, go on.
No,
you can't let the audience go without.
It's something similar to the skier. Yeah, see, you'd end up... I don't want to piss you off, Josh.
See, that's the thing. I tried to explain this over nature. I don't get pissed off easily. If I got pissed off, I'd just vanish. I wouldn't even be sat here. I'd just go. Because
that's what I mean. I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, just sign
no,
off.
No, it's fine. I can handle so much. I can handle so much stuff, but not. Everyone's got the limit. I mean, my limit's pretty high, but with certain things. Anyway, have you ever seen a bee full of pollen?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, like it's just dived into like yellow powder. Well, show it. Have you got it loaded up?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Show the thing.
Well, yeah, it helps if I actually press share.
Yeah.
See,
I haven't seen that one. I've seen a bumblebee-looking thing, but
that is a bumblebee. It's just
no bumblebee.
It is. It's just a young one.
Bumblebees are massive.
No.
Why are
No,
you lying, bro?
bumblebees, believe it or not, when they're young, don't have all the fur. But that's like, I'd say that's about, I don't know, a few weeks after being from the larva stage. Larvae, however you pronounce it.
What? Is there a bumblebee in like some sort of animated cartoon thing?
Yeah, there's quite a few bumblebees in animation. See, this
Teen
page I'm
Titans
on is
Go.
fucking beautiful. It's a snake. I've seen this. Not this specific snake live, but I used to work at not work. I used to volunteer at a pet shop.
That must be so like satisfying for you, like as the snake.
Oh, it is. When they've got the dead skin, it covers their eyes as well.
I didn't think it comes off in one go. I thought it was kind of like Bearded Dragons.
No, snakes. If it comes off in one go, more the better.
Oh yeah.
It's like leopard geckos. Leopard geckos, if they're able to, and the temperature's right in the vivarium, they can come out like a glove.
That's so strange because Bearded Dragons sort of like they
Oh, look how beautiful that is.
Nah, someone's just shit themselves if they're watching this and they've got
arachnophobia.
See,
yeah. I nearly owned a pet tarantula.
I'm not coming to yours if you do that. No. Here's a story for you. It takes like about 20 seconds. It's not overly interesting.
That's one of the most world's poisonous snakes.
Yeah, well, I'd rather stroke that than that spider. But then again, probably wouldn't. I say that, yeah. So my story, that's a nice story. That looks like a fucking wasp.
That could bite me as many times as it wanted to. I'd love to have
that. What? It can bite me as many times as it wants to. Probably die about a dozen times. No.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I had a
Last of Us.
Yeah. I went to my mate's house one time and he had a snake. I can't remember what type of snake. And he had it in like this. He had it in like a, I want to say Tupperware. It's not. You know, like the little storage boxes things you put under your bed.
See, I don't agree with that.
No, but he was being a cheapskate.
If you can't look after a snake and buy it a Viv or build one, because it doesn't take much, it doesn't cost much to build one. You do not deserve to have a reptile.
No, but anyway, he had one, and he had the lid off. And I come in the house one time. I like took 2 hours to get to his house because he moved. Get to his house, and then he said, "Oh yeah, look at my snake." And I was like, "Oh, sick!" You know, everyone knows me, reckless snake. But anyway, he lifts the lid off. And this thing just goes like this. I'm not lying. It literally just like is about the same height as me. Like I wasn't close to it. I wasn't that close to it. It's about as big as this room. And I've gone, fuck that. It's like, you know how they can dart, so they can just go across the room.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, how the fuck is it standing up? It barely had any tail left to fucking like be its legs. It was just like pressuring itself up to size itself up to me, and I was like, whoa, back against the wall.
See, there's a video. There's a video at the moment of a woman opening one of the boxes up, one of the bibs up, and the snake python jumps out and bites her and wraps herself around it.
Yeah.
They only attack you if they're hungry.
Yeah.
So
when they're backed into a corner.
Well, but the snake came out and she stroked it a couple of times, but obviously the poor thing is not getting fed a full rabbit or anything what it needs, because snakes do not attack you unless they're really hungry. I know that by the amount of times I've been bit trying to feed snakes in my old job.
Well, if I go around yours and you don't feed me, I might bite you.
That's fine. I mean, as long as this doesn't happen.
Which would be cauliflower head.
Oh, it's a clicker. It's
no, I'm joking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so it looks like a background, but like with a cosplayer at the front.
Mm.
Is that what that is?
Oh no, they're both real people in a what looks like an abandoned building. Probably they are actors, part-time actors who are trying to show off to be part of the next game. Because I know some companies, if you dress up like one of the characters and you do it spot on, they allow you to be in the next game.
Sick. I didn't know that. There's actually, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. It was taken very few years ago. Me and my, we done Halloween, like fancy dress party. I think it was after this. Was it after this? Before this?
Never been to one.
And I actually dressed up. If I can find it real quick, bear with me. It's a fair few years ago, so I'm scrolling through my phone. Quite a lot. But my brother, dressed up as, that's got to be after that. He dressed up as a clicker, and I dressed up, and I'll actually show you, see if you can guess. I don't actually know if you've played. No, it wasn't related to Last of Us. I want to see if you can actually guess what you reckon I was meant to be. It was about October time, wasn't it? So I've got to try and work out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered what a Lego person would look like if they was alive? Wonder no more.
That's creepy as fuck. That'd be a horror movie in itself.
It's an artist who does it for Comic-Con. Is there?
Fucking messed up, man. Wait, we're in October now. Okay. It must be close. Oh, his hands as well. I bet I just went past it.
Fucking weird and crazy.
I do apologise, it's taken ages.
So while Dave's looking through his many years of history on his phone, wink, wink, haha. How's everyone been? I'm doing all right. Different day type of scenario.
Same shit, different day.
I am going to show you something on YouTube.
Nudes.
No, I don't think the world's ready for that.
Oh, mate, this is taking ages. I can't actually find it. I don't want to let you guys down and not show you now, so sorry, carry on.
This is my personal channel. Like and subscribe. I mean, I've only got 7 subscribers at the moment, but maybe in the future I'll have like 3 billion. Beat out Markiplier and Dildo Face.
Who's Dildo Face? Oh, me.
No.
There's no gap between. Come on, man.
I'm still trying to wake up.
There you go, it's me. Look.
I'll
make that video private.
You make no videos private when it comes to me, boy.
What the fuck did that happen? I did have 60 subscribers, but that went down to 55, and now I've had 2 more since. So.
You got 50 more subscribers than me, so shut up.
I've only been doing it for fucking years.
And this is your host with the most
subscribers. Big up. Make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
I do all sorts of videos. Last time was 8 months ago. Is that really it? 8 months ago? Shit.
And mine, if we go back to it,
that was a little short montage. This about.
That's 16 hours ago.
Just a quickie.
I
haven't seen it with you.
That's Lewis. I've had 9 views, but no fucking subscribers. Fucking brill. See, the problem you have when you start a page off, and I'm learning this more and more now, you get spam followers.
Mm.
So, like yesterday, I had someone comment on one of my pictures, one of my videos, and he had nearly 200,000 subscribers. But he only started posting a day ago from yesterday. But he had no videos, and I looked, and the videos he were posting wasn't his; it was someone else's. And what tipped me off was, well, most of them were the same white guy, but then there was a couple who had a African British person. I have no idea because I didn't click on the video. And it's like you're claiming they're your videos, but they're obviously not. So you're getting blocked. Because he said, I hope you join us. Why the fuck would I want that? And then someone else sent me a link to go onto a different website. And it was a website what fucking generated views on your channel. And as you can tell, I have chosen not to go that route because I do not believe in doing that fucking bullshit. You need to put hard work in to get hard work out of it. So, you know.
I just left the fun now. Your tongue being like that isn't the one I was talking about, but like that is that was me years ago.
Yeah, Watch Dogs.
Yes, that was just random, but I'm struggling to find this fucking. Oh, I found it. Scroll past that 4 times.
Mainly the case.
I can't put my brother's one. That's really annoying because the clicker was actually more interesting. But okay, this is me prepping. Can you tell what I am?
You prepping. That looks like
just in my bedroom.
Out of Persona.
No.
It's not Persona. Fortnite character?
No. This was years ago, before Fortnite.
Shit, man. 1 second, I haven't got my face. My headset on.
I will let you into a little clue. BioShock. Did you hear what game I said?
BioShock.
BioShock, yeah, it's a splicer. I'll show you again just to...
Yeah, now I see it.
I didn't try and make a light green. That was someone's house.
This is my Watch Dogs mask.
Is it actually Watch Dogs or is it just a mask?
No, it's Watch Dogs. You can always tell by the line.
I vaguely remember. Just hope Legion's fucking decent. Anyway, what are you playing right now? What games are you playing?
The same old bullshit, my friend.
What's that?
Assassin's Creed. I probably deafened off the people by going like this. 1 second. And bingo, bango, wongbo. There you go. See?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You need the actual. You need the line like middle of your face, middle of your mouth. You need to get a hat.
And that is my face mask I wear when I go out.
Just fucking hack people.
I wish I could. When I'll tell you this, when I started playing this game, I looked up how to fucking get my iPhone to work like his.
Oh dear. You just rang alarm bells to some police. Place and knocking.
Obviously, you can't fucking put that type of hacking technology onto your phone. because the phone's not strong enough.
Well, you probably could. I mean, at the end of the day, you can do certain things from like old generation phones,
but not like hacking to a bleeding electric car or hacking to a bank machine for it to spew loads of money out and shit like that.
Well, I don't know about that. But then again, I've never tried and I never will.
So back to the question. I've been playing.
Just the fucking place be like bursting through like on a live stream or something.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed again because I need the Ubisoft coins.
Actually, are you talking about the Ubisoft store coins like you get, like the virtual currency? Do you know they don't last?
Yeah, you have to spend them with a certain amount of time. But if you get 100, you get like, I think it's 20% off like the new Assassin's Creed and stuff. And then they give you 180 coins back.
Oh, okay, cool. Good. No, because I had I bought a lot. If you actually look at my PS4 games from a couple of years back, I bought a lot of Ubisoft games around a couple of year points. And I had so many Ubisoft points and I never spent them. And then someone said something about buying something in Rainbow Six Siege on the actual store, like a skin or something. And then I went on there and I was like, what the fuck? I've got barely any left. And it was like, oh yeah, they run out. And I don't think they ever used to run out, but now they do.
See, the thing is, I know it's a pain in the ass, but if you delete the saved data and start from the beginning,
yeah,
you can get the same coins back. Or if you start a new save, you get the coins back.
I'm not overly fussed. I mean, they're quite easy to get in Rainbow Six Siege. You just do like get 3 kills in terrorist hunt, stuff like that. It's really easy to get. It's quite like generous as well each time. But yeah, you were saying you're playing Assassin's Creed, getting the virtual currency.
Yeah, it's so I can get 20% off of the collector's edition.
Ooh.
So then I'm also playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, but that's only when I'm recording. Because I don't want to play it without recording, because then it's like my real reactions.
Yeah. Is that working well for you now, recording?
Is it fuck? I have to leave my PC on so it doesn't fuck up.
Yeah.
My PC needs upgrading, but unfortunately right now I don't have the money to do it.
That's something I really hope for. There's like an upgrade to the share play on PlayStation. Because the share button's changing, and I imagine they've got more ideas for it, but I'm hoping it's really a lot more like an editing software, because if as long as I've got the tools, you can be quite creative with it. But if I have to buy like a PC keyboard and stuff, then I will, because I've tried making videos. If you look at my last video on the Reckless Snake, youtube.com/Reckless Snake, my last video was a little montage I've done on SharePlay of Call of Duty, and it was 50 seconds long, and I haven't got that many tools. I mean, you can make quite a good video, but I could have made a really good video from it, but I was like, well, I've only got these tools, so I'll just use this. And I wanted to post something. I haven't posted anything for ages. My problem is I haven't got things like an Elgato or anything like that, so I have to use that. Or on PC, I have to use like a screen recorder, which I don't play PC as often. So,
see,
some people force themselves just for that reason. I can't.
See, if I had if I had the spare £470, I'd be pre-ordering the fucking Last of Us Part 2 edition of the PlayStation Pro.
Is that it? Yeah. That's the PlayStation Pro skin, isn't it?
Yeah, and I wouldn't touch it. I'd leave it in the box, because then that would like double to triple in its price.
Potentially, yeah. Big collector, aren't you?
I am, yeah. See, when the PlayStation fetched out that 500 million console thing, I think it was
the 20.
It was, yeah. I tried to get one of them to put to one side, but the fucking website crashed because everyone was trying to order them.
Yeah. I wanted to get the 20-year anniversary, but that's the thing. I'm not going to buy another PlayStation if I already have one.
Mm.
And it makes sense to get like a Pro, but then I did feel like the Pro was... no one's really proved me wrong, so the Pro is like well out there. If you don't have a 4K TV,
if you don't have a 4K TV, it's pointless.
Yeah. So
I've actually got the last, one of this. I think it's the second or third last version of the Sony Ultra 4K Bravia.
Yeah.
Picture quality is fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, they're fetching 8Ks out now. Only problem with 8K is the human eye cannot see the color, the new colors, what they've added to it. The human eye can only see a certain amount of colors. So basically, you're buying an 8K TV to see a clearer picture and colors what only animals can see. I mean, if you allow your dog to watch porn or doggy porn, you know, that's fine. Go out and buy one, but I honestly don't think it's worth the money. Not at the moment, anyway.
Well, it's debatable that 4K TVs are even like
8K, 4K are fucking brilliant because it's got every colour the human eye can see.
The thing is, I just don't think that many. If you go on TV shows, like certain channels are 4K, but it's very limited. We look on certain films and all that sort of stuff. They're very limited to what they do. Games as well. So I feel like, well, to me, it's like having the PlayStation Move. How much is 84 fucking grand? Jeez.
Have you got a spare 85K I can borrow? Look at these. Very good service. Great product. Who the fuck's spending 85K on a fucking TV?
Excellent service. I'm not being funny. Who's buying it online?
It's so simple.
That's some bullshit website.
LG TV. No, it's a fucking Sony TV.
by a customer. Yeah, that's fake, man. Fake news.
Oh God! Don't fucking break down in laughter. See, 55 8K, 3,000. Fucking.
That's crazy.
If that's an 82 inch for 7K, how the fuck is a 95 85,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
And the other website's Samsung. The 2.5 ones Curry's, but I've never had a PRC. I'm not saying it's fake. I mean, they've got a green tick in that, but
no. PRC isn't the TV product. That's
no, it's the website.
Yeah, I've never heard of that website. So fuck knows.
That's what I'm saying. It's got green tick, so I imagine this is trustworthy. But just go on John Lewis. Go on John Lewis, which is down the 39 or 46 inch TVs. And yeah, that's it. See how much that is.
Did you just tell? Never mind. I fucking heard you wrong. See, fucking John Lewis is so expensive.
Yeah, it's not.
See,
that's not that bad though.
That is similar to my TV.
4K TV, 43 inch is £549. I mean, I got mine years ago, which was actually, what do they call it, type of TV?
Look at that TV. What the fuck?
Plasma. Mine's a 51 inch plasma. plasma isn't as good as like LCD and stuff. I didn't know that back in the fucking time I bought it. I got it because I had a discount. Bought it for like £300 and something. Massive TV. It's not 4K. It's not smart. Back then that was a fucking steal, but apparently they can bleed, so they don't last that long. Unless the screen bleeds. So, and that's the thing. I saw a TV the other day. It was like a smart TV. I think it was 4K. It was a couple of £100. And I thought, oh, shall I do it? But then...
See, if you're going to do it...
My TV's fine, I mean. Gone.
If you're going to do it, you need to do it when you get the PS5.
Well, yeah, that's my...
You need to get a 4K for the PS5. Just to get...
Yeah.
Because the PS5 and the Xbox X Series X is going to be 8K compatible straight out the product line. So they've got 33 million pixels compared to the FHD. Only problem is 4K. I think 4K is like 25 million pixels. So really, they should be comparing it next to a 4K, not just a standard HD TV.
Imagine it's half of 8K, but I mean, I don't know.
A simple thing to do.
I hate this conversation because now I'm worried that I have to upgrade my TV. It sucks.
I mean,
an A4. You put A4.
I didn't put A4. Put it as.
Yeah. No. 4K.
Obviously,
see, I would have said 4,000 pixels because it's 4K. But then, why would 8K be 33? Or does it have to be?
Learn to use spaces, dipshit.
Is it 4K plus the inch of screen? I don't know what this will lark. There you go. Let's have a look. So yeah, it'd be 8K, 8,000 pixels in a normal 8K TV, surely. 4K being 4,000, but yeah, it depends on the size TV. I'm worried now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a new TV and buy that. Afford a PlayStation. I do feel that I play Rocket League. Rocket League's like you play it on split screen. It's super fucking small and it wrecks my eyes. Like with the colours, it rips my eyes apart.
See, what I personally do, but this is up to you. I would personally put some money to one side if you got it spare and buy it a big TV.
I don't need to get a bigger TV. I think.
Well, what size TV have you got?
51 inch.
51 inch. So if you went up to a 55, that'd probably be perfect for your eyes. Mine's 65. Mine.
Well, sometimes you need to get slightly smaller just because just by like you're taking in that much information on a game. I know you move your face, but your periphery and all.
I think that doesn't. All it does, your bigger TV, it just shows stuff what you can't really see on a smaller TV. I mean, look how thin that TV is.
I can barely see, to be fair. Oh, I can see the side. Yeah. You still share screen sharing.
Yeah.
You're about that big on my screen, that's why.
Hi. I mean, not many people want to see this, so I'll take that as a compliment.
That's why they've subscribed to Dave&Josh Show. They want to see our ugly faces.
Well, they don't definitely want to hear my voice. My God. So there you go. That's a good. Oh, I fucking turned it off, didn't I?
If you tuned in, if we actually posted last video's ending, it went horrendous because our internets went killer.
Fucking heap. So 8K, is that crystal clear part of the picture there. 4K, that's bullshit because it's more or less the same style as 8K. Because what people don't understand is films what are 4K as well as games are made in 8K but compressed into 4K.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
What does 4K mean? It depends, but usually 3,840 times 2,160 pixels. What does UHD mean? It usually ultra high definition. Basically, it means 4K.
But yeah, I mean, I won't be upgrading my TV for at least another, I don't know, 5 years.
You haven't got it, I don't think. I really don't think. Even if the PlayStation was like, oh yeah, 8K, I don't think games are going to be 8K.
I think
fucking 8K. Do you know what I mean?
We'll be looking at the next consoles before I look into getting another TV, because I don't think the consoles after the PS4, PS5, and Xbox X Series will play on the older TVs.
Yeah, you got like at least 8 years.
I've got more than that. I mean, it's been since the PS4 came out?
8 years, isn't it? No,
2014.
End of 2013, wasn't it?
More or less, yeah. Give or take.
I'm pretty certain it came out November 2013.
November 15th in North America, November 29th in Europe, and February 22nd, 2014 in Japan, which is weird.
2014?
So,
oh, no, PlayStation 3, hang on. Announced the successor to the PlayStation 3 in February 2013. It was launched in... Okay, so it was 2014. So that's 6 years. Less than 6 years. I could have sworn it was 2013.
It was 2013. It was released November 15th in America, November 29th in Europe.
Oh, yeah, I'm reading it. Fucking, yeah. I'm thinking it's all the same year, yeah. So that's right, yeah.
So
it was like Last of Us come out.
Last of Us came out in June 23rd, 2013, and then it came out a month and a year and a month later remastered.
Yeah, and then you had GTA a few months, I'm pretty certain, and then it was just PS4, and then they just pulled both games over. Well, GTA and PS4 was just itself, and then they brought in the first person view, but they remastered The Last of Us.
Yeah.
If anyone's, I haven't actually listened to something like that because I've been playing The Last of Us remastered. I wonder if anyone's still online, like the actual multiplayer. I'm sure there's like a real.
Yeah, the servers are still up. It's one of the most played multiplayer.
Is it?
Yeah, I went on it not so long back. I think it was last year when I went on it to see what it was like, and it was full.
I think it's mad that. Excuse me. I think it's mad that Rocket League is still going so strong. I mean, I completely understand it, but just so strong.
So I wanted to fetch this up yesterday on one of the podcasts, but I didn't get a chance, and then the internet started fucking up.
Yeah.
Did you know that Destiny 2 is coming out for the PS5?
Why?
Because apparently it's been remade.
What, from the ground up, or what? Do you think it'd just be Destiny 3? Take the L and that's it?
Yeah, well, it's not as simple as that for people, is it? Also, Anthem. I fucking love Anthem. I know it got a lot of shit, and people are like, oh, it doesn't play properly. It did. It worked perfect. It's just because everyone's up their own ass when it comes to video games. I'm the same.
Well, no, I have seen footage where it was like, as I mentioned yesterday about Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs.
I've seen some
got
glitches
sort of-
in it, but the thing is, unless you play it, you won't understand that the glitches are very little to none in the game. It's just that people see. I look at it this way: opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them. Everyone's born with them, but no opinion, like assholes, are like roses. They're not going to smell pretty. Just because someone's got an opinion doesn't mean that it's right and fucking clean.
No asshole's the same.
Exactly. So it's instead of reading reviews from a reviewer who stubbed his toe and then started playing and going, "Oh, that's shit. I've had a bad day, so I'm gonna take it out on a video game." Play it for yourself.
No, and I completely agree with you and say there's games out there that get absolutely slated, and I'm like, well, it's not even that bad. But there are. I've seen videos, and I never actually played Anthem. It never really overly interested me. I just thought it was a.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I honestly don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it was to me, it instantly looked like an overhyped game, similar to sort of Days Gone. I thought this won't work. I doubt it'll work. As soon as I saw, when like he's on like a ledge or something and he sort of jumps off, free falls and starts going everywhere, I thought, so you're going to tell me you're going to render all that in and you're going to be able to do this and this and it. It just, to me, it looked like you can't stop between the ledge and where he was actually meant to stop. It just seemed like bullshit. I haven't played it, so I can't say that. But to me, I've seen videos of like, just it doesn't look half as good as it was originally shown, and to me, that's like, what's the point of that? And it doesn't play exactly like it was meant to. Whether it plays good still, then yeah.
The problem I had, and a lot of other people had, was the server connection. That game was rushed out. It was even there was even interviews with the game developers to where they said they Activision. Is it Activision who owns it?
Yeah, EA, isn't it?
No, EA's electronic. I thought that was sports. Hang on.
No, EA does Battlefield. I think is it. I'm fucking getting confused now. EA does The Sims as well. It's not just sports games. It's EA Sports that specifically does sports. EA Sports isn't a game.
Yeah, EA. Yeah, you're right. So EA, I'm not trying to start anything here.
Start a war.
So EA basically fucking rush shit as much as possible. It's seeding all the latest games. It's seeding The Sims as well. They don't give companies big enough time to make the games the way they need to be made. They will release games unfinished, like they did with Anthem, and try and make it a lot bigger than it actually is. The game developers, it's the same with the other companies as well who did Destiny. The only thing they're in it for is money. They're not in it for the love of games anymore. EA, you can see the drop in EA. I mean, look how bad the last Tony Hawk's were.
Yeah.
You know, they started dropping when they lost the fucking rights to Spider-Man and stuff.
Well, I mean, 2 examples straight off the bat. You've got a lot of people are moaning about FIFA. The FIFAs are going downhill and all that sort of stuff. But also Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is now a free game on the PlayStation Network this month.
I'm not downloading it. I'm not even putting it in my library.
I've downloaded it, but I haven't played it as of yet. But apparently that was full of microtransactions when it first came out, and EA got slated for that sort of stuff. And I don't know in terms of how it played, but just I know they have an idea and they just throw like, oh, all right, we can do this and this and this, and it doesn't always plan out. And I'm not talking about specifically like their sports games. The sports games are sometimes, to be fair, with their sports games, it's the iPhone, Apple iPhone situation. It's the same thing, just with an extra additional sort of part to it. I mean, like, oh, this year we're going to focus on defense, and it's like, all right, what about you fix the other issues they had before? But yeah,
see the FIFA thing. They even came out and said all they've done is copy and paste it from 2019 because they didn't think the graphics needed upgrading. All they've done is added a couple of new features to it, like the career mode and whatnot. But they did come out. You can even find the interview where they came out and said, all we did is copy and paste it. Everything's the same. We just added a few things in and made it like and then just selling it as a new game.
They would have worded it like that, but I can understand what you're saying. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't try and create a whole different, what's the word? Engine each time. I mean, there's no point. You're doing it every single year. There's a game. As soon as they finish the last game, they're more or less thinking about the next game. It does interest me to think, like, if you compare that, and Ubisoft has many fucking issues, but you compare an EA sports game to like something like Assassin's Creed, where Assassin's Creed was coming out every single year, and Assassin's Creed had its issues, but Assassin's Creed could build a whole new map. The graphics were sometimes better as it went along. The story is completely different. But then with FIFA, you had a story that all of a sudden come into it, some voice actors, and then like the defense was changed. That's it. For Assassin's Creed, it's built from the ground up, more or less. Maybe a little bit of a reskin, but
they last decent FIFA game. What wasn't like anything in the main series. What they fucked up on by not continuing with it was FIFA Street, if you can remember that.
Oh yeah, FIFA Street was good.
Yeah.
Well, they fucked up on FIFA Street 3.
I didn't even know they did a FIFA Street 3. I didn't even know they did a second one.
Second one was good. The first two, you got me questioning myself now. I'm next to Saturn on FIFA Street.
I just thought there was one because I used to play the demo like no tomorrow. Yeah. I don't like football, but that FIFA Street had a charm to it to where it's like there was a NBA Street as well. That was fucking brilliant. I loved that.
But FIFA Street 1 was really good. 2 is somewhat similar from my recognition, but 3, everyone was like really lanky and it didn't play well. The character models are more arcadey, and I don't know. But they've got sort of similar thing in the new FIFA called FIFA Volta, if I'm saying that right. And it's basically FIFA Street esque. You can hit it off walls, do tricks, power shot it into small goals and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, but it might be similar, but it'll never be the same.
It isn't the same. And that's my favourite game mode on FIFA, but yeah, FIFA hasn't been good for a fair few years, and it's funny because my oldest brother, shout out to him, he plays it all the time, and then I don't think he's played it that much recently actually, but he plays it all the time, and I won't pick it up for years, and I'll play him every now and then and be just as good for the most part. And it's just because the game doesn't overly change. I feel like there's issues to that game anyways. You pass right and it passes fucking left and all that sort of shit. Stupid.
See, I think that it's the same with Call of Duty as well. I think Call of Duty, and this is going to cause a lot of shit. Call of Duty needs to go on a break.
Yeah,
it needs to stop. Give it a year off. Give it 3 years off, and go back to it. It just, I don't mind playing it. I do enjoy having the odd few games playing it. I've got most of the guns gold on the newest one. which I've never been able to do on the other ones. So I actually give a shit. But I think if they gave it a break, I know they won't because it's the most profit they get out of the games, then I think they could come back and make something even better.
1,000%. So Call of Duty wasn't in the best of places, and then they've brought out this new one, and it was more or less like I'm the developer, and I'm sort of like, oh yeah, I want to make this and I want to make this, and some people are sort of like, oh yeah, go back to like World War or go do this and this and this. The majority, from my personal opinion, are saying do Modern Warfare again, do Modern Warfare, and they've gone, oh, how about we finally do Modern Warfare? They've brought it out, and it's done really well. Loads of people sort of got problems with it, but like, I just feel like it's done really successful because it's what everyone asked for, and they're constantly been like, oh, how about we drop fucking all sorts of like different game modes and shit each thing, and then they'll bring it back and take it away. And
what pisses me off about the Call of Duty is the fucking excess of fucking downloads they do.
Yeah.
That just pisses me off. I mean, I've got a fucking 6 terabyte hard drive because my hard drive on my PlayStation went dodgy and I lost everything. But that's just me being overprotective with my games.
It wouldn't affect you that much if you had better internet, and that's the thing. Call of Duty, it's like, why am I blurring? It doesn't really care. Like, it just thinks, well, you've bought the game now. Download the latest thing if you want to play it, and that's why I deleted it. I was enjoying it. I just felt like it was the same old, different game mode, very similar. There's no tacticalness to it.
See, there's an update tonight.
There's another update, yeah.
But that's for the new season. But I can guarantee you, and I'll be shocked if it's not, I bet it's a fucking massive update for it.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
They're adding price to the game.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. But the thing is, I've been playing multiplayer, and I've been dying by price.
But
he's not out yet.
Probably developers like playing a game or something. I don't know. I'm making
not a clue, but it's like, you know, if I know with everything what's gone on, yeah, I can understand why they pushed everything back. But you know, I think they need to go back to having it as DLC, season pass, because you cannot have. You can't have it like the Battle Royale's got it laid out. You just can't. You can't have. Keep dropping my screwdriver. You can't have a fucking update. What's 50, 60 gigabytes every other month?
Well, I don't think they need to do season pass. I think this is something for me. When they used to do like season pass, and you had to pay for that and whatever else, I don't care. Like, people be playing other maps and other game modes, or whatever the case is, and I'd be like, well, I'm not going to do that because I'm not overly interested in the game enough to buy 3-4 maps, however many it was. So I won't bother. And a lot of people went from that to these maps, and they were losing out on players because of that reason. What they're doing now is like a lot better, but I feel like they're doing seasons every 2 fucking seconds. What season is it now?
It's season 4. The thing is, though,
season 4, and it's in November.
The thing is, though, it's every other month.
But you look at Rocket League. I mean, Rocket League seasons are like a fair few months. I think it's between March and July. Is the latest one.
No, what I'm getting at is my nephew is 10 years old. My sister and my brother-in-law work their ass off. I'm not saying other people don't, But my sister is one of the main managers at KFC, and sometimes she can work up to 150 hours a week because she doesn't have a break.
150 hours in a week, is it?
Well, she doesn't have a break. She'll work a full day. So some days she has to go in for 5 to clean up before it opens.
Yeah.
She'll get in for 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's there again the next day at 5 again to clean up. So she works more than she needs to work.
Yeah.
So she's got a decent wage coming in. But then my nephew has only got a 500 gigabyte hard drive in his Xbox, but he's got Call of Duty.
Yeah.
At the moment, he's got Call of Duty installed. He's got Grand Theft Auto installed. He's got nothing else.
Yeah, no,
with this new update and the console update, because the console update also takes space on the hard drive, he has to delete GTA.
I imagine he will do, yeah.
So then he's only got 1 game on his Xbox.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if my brother-in-law goes out and buys a hard drive for him, he also has to buy a hard drive for his brother.
Yeah.
So I'd say he needs about a 4 terabyte for all the games he's got.
Yeah.
That's like over £300 for 2 fucking hard drives, what they shouldn't really need, because Call of Duty wants to be a bunch of cunts making all these updates. And it's true.
I don't know, but they're only doing that just to keep people on their toes, to keep like.
Yeah, but it's like other families who don't have a lot of money have just managed to save up enough to get the kid an Xbox for the first time. They get them COD as well. Yeah,
doing season pass. Doing season pass will be X amount of money. Like say, like I don't know, 30.
But
30
that's
pounds.
fine, because the season pass.
Yeah.
You only have 4 updates each season pass, and maybe a small update to fix a couple of bugs along the way.
Yeah.
But with this, it's 155 fucking gigabyte game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just because you've got the main game, what's 100 gigabytes. Or around that when you install it. And then you've got the season passes you have to add, the seasons you have to add on. One of the seasons was 28 gigabytes, and that was just for the first download. Then they had another update as well at the same time after you installed the first update, and that was another 10 gigabyte.
How much is a season pass usually?
Season pass, it all depends when you buy it. I mean, it's not necessary to buy it.
No, yeah, but if you bought that straight away, it's what?
If you bought it straight away, it's about 40 quid.
So £40. You bought like a near enough £50 game. You buy a £40 DLC, more or less, and you get an update every few months. But then some terabytes you can get for about £100, and you can play many, many games. It's like what you do? Play many, many games, or you can just play this game, and you've got download 4 times a year.
But the thing is, after the next update, what's tonight, probably about 12 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
There's going to be bigger updates. These seasons won't stop until Call of Duty Cold War comes out.
Yeah.
Then you have to delete all of that just to play the new fucking Call of Duty. And that will be even bigger.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you paid £50 for that and then you pay £40 for a season pass, my point is, you're paying £90 a year for a game when you could just pay like 100 and something.
Not necessarily, because you can wait until the season pass goes on to the Christmas sales or the Easter sales.
Yeah, but if you got like a terabyte or several for £100 to £200, how many you need terabyte wise. You can play mini games and you haven't got this issue. The only problem is it's just time it takes to download, which is our problem, me and yours.
But I'm going on for the people who can't afford the extra terabytes.
Yeah, no, but then
just because one game wants to use all the space up on your console.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. So you buy that one game and then you buy the season pass, which may be cheaper, but you can still only play that one game plus the DLC. If you buy a terabyte,
because the season pass downloads aren't that big. The downloads from the season pass. If you look at any other Call of Duty, what's been out for the PS4, so Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, World War 2, so on, their season pass updates, as well as their patch updates as well, don't even come anywhere close to being nearly 200 gigabyte. They come up close to like 80 gigabyte. Oh, in fact, I can tell you.
That's why I think like they're struggling on the viewers, like the players, because I feel like they're going, well, we need to keep them intrigued, so we're gonna put a lot of people into this, and we're gonna put infected on, and then we take it off, and then we put it back on again, and we got. I mean, they didn't have duos on like Warzone for ages. I mean, why would you have like solo? I don't know what way they've done it around, but it's like solos and trios, but they didn't have duos. What's the point to that? And then they did, and then they had quads, and I just think it's so silly. I think they're just trying to keep people on their toes so much. There's constant updates, but it fucks people up. I think mine's saying it's like 170 gigabyte, which I think is
storage. Oh, there's an update for Farming Simulator, by the way.
I haven't played it for a week or two, but yeah, I do want to get back onto that.
So mine's a 6 terabyte, and the free space I've got is 3.27 terabyte. So that's 3,027 or 3,270 gigabyte.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the data to sync. Might take a few seconds.
No problem. While you're there, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/RecklessSnake.
Here we go.
My channel, personal channel.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, 156.6 gigabyte.
Mine's at 170. Well, it was 170. I don't know why.
Well, I think they've fucked about with the download. I think they're trying to hide the true download. Because it's not hard.
I had an update. You said to me to download it. I'd done it, and then I went to like play another game, and I just went, I can't fucking do it because it's like you need 10 gigabyte, and I was like, well, that's 10 gigabyte for a whole game, but an update on the Call of Duty is like 30. So
Black Ops 4 with the shitty battle royale and all the DLC and all the patches and everything. Added up to 169.3 gigabyte. That's
bad.
That's for everything. We should have known as soon as that said that. We should have known the next Call of Duty was gonna probably be close to fucking 500 gigabyte when it comes out. What's next?
The one and only game you want to play all year, every day.
Call of Duty Remastered, which fucking blows my mind. 119.2 gigabyte.
Call of Duty Remastered.
Call of Duty Remastered, Modern Warfare Remastered.
Oh yeah. Sorry, because I was thinking there's like Modern Warfare 2 story mode or something, isn't it?
But that's because they've added the stupid store and the COD points and all the other bullshit they didn't need to put on. What people didn't ask for. Modern Warfare 2, just the campaign, is 47.69 gigabytes.
Yeah.
But that's due to them building it from the ground upwards with the new Modern Warfare graphics.
A lot of the space is going to be down to the actual multiplayer, and that's what seems to be their focus. I mean, what was the game that they didn't have a story?
Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. I mean, what the fuck?
So, not Modern Warfare, Call of Duty World War II is 177.3 gigabytes. But there's a lot more on that than there is on this Call of Duty. Minus plunder.
The thing I find is that this is the first Call of Duty I've enjoyed since Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2 is okay. I was disappointed by Black
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That game is massive. It squishes fucking Modern Warfare in size, even with the plunder map. 102.8 gigabyte.
It's the same as like GTA. GTA is like big, but then they've had massive updates. I hadn't played I hadn't played GTA in ages, and I went on to like way before all this like the casino things, and I went into the game the other day, and then I was like, fucking hell! All the guns you can buy now. All like the cars you can buy now, all the clothes you can buy now, and there's like I was going through like lists of clothes. Jesus Christ!
And it's still nowhere near a bigger download file as fucking Modern Warfare, and it's not even halfway through yet.
Yeah, but this is I don't understand how it works, and you know,
they could easily compress the files.
That's what I'm saying
on Call of Duty, but they choose not to.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. It's the compression.
Our personal favorite game, Horizon Zero Dawn, with the expansion, what made the map 3 times bigger than it was originally. 51.92 gigabytes. Spider-Man, where you travel all over New York City, minus Queens and Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn's in it. But anyway,
is it
71.14 gigabytes.
17?
No, 71.14 gigabytes.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That's what I'm saying, man.
So
need to compress the game. Metal Gear Solid, when that originally came out, I think that was quite high, and I was like, shit, like
fucking Death Stranding. You know how big Death Stranding is?
Yeah.
47.94 gigabytes.
That's what I mean. But the thing is, that is still a big number.
Yeah,
you look at that's under Call of Duty. Yeah, that's why I think that it's amazing. Like in a bad way, it's amazing how Call of Duty is so high. When I first come across games that were like 40, 50 gigabytes, I was thinking, mate, how the fuck am I going to fit like that many games on a PS? I'm gonna have to constantly delete games, blah blah blah. And then that's when they sort of start bringing out like, oh yeah, you can now support your hard drives, external hard drives on your PlayStation. Fantastic, but fucking hell. And what my problem is, apparently it's rumored, I don't know if this is true, I need to look into this, the PS5 is going to have 800 gigabyte. I'm like, well, that's instantly too small.
That's the cheapest model. The next one after that is 1.8 terabytes.
Is that so? There's two consoles coming out.
2 versions, yeah, because there's always been a weaker version and a stronger version.
And they've announced that already, or is that just down the line?
No, it's already announced.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Fucking
hell. Yeah. So when the PlayStation 4 first came out, there was a 500 gigabyte one, and there was the rare 1 terabyte ones.
It's good. I've never heard of those.
Yeah, well, there weren't many out because they was too expensive at the time. Yeah. So obviously, then the terabytes went down in price. I mean, you can get a 4 terabyte for £109. But yeah, I mean, it's fucking stupid how big, what do you call it, Assassin's Creed War, Modern Warfare is. And it's not even halfway done.
So I'm just reading something here. New rumor on Reddit. Let me just screen share this for you. This is a lot nicer than the PS5 you showed me yesterday. Look at that.
I'm not a big fan of that.
It's not too dissimilar to what the one you said. I doubt it'll have that. I just don't think
that's the only thing that's putting me off, because that just looks like you fucking dropped water on top of it.
Well, to me, it looks too graffiti-esque. I think this looks amazing.
That looks decent.
They need to have more than fucking 2 ports. That'd be a touch. They must do. Fucking hell, man! I'm struggling to charge my controller and have my headset in. And
do you know why they didn't? They didn't put the touch.
Yeah,
go on.
Sorry, go on. I was going to say, this is saying a PlayStation 5 premium starter pack with 1.65 terabyte SSD will cost $650. This is a rumor. It's not guaranteed.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
Yes. Yeah, we're tuning in. We'll have to do a video on that.
I mean, I've got OBS, and I'm sure we can do it. But
we'll work that out. Talk about it after.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm getting at is, about time this Call of Duty is done, I bet it's close to 400 gigabyte.
That is a stretch, even for them. I mean, like, I don't think anyone would.
But the thing is,
stand for that.
But the thing is, though, no one stood for the last few massive updates, but they're still doing it.
Yeah, no, but they're not compressing it. But at the same time, it's what, a couple, I don't know, say 20, 30 gig, I don't know. But that's not that much. But if you used to get to 400, you think, oh, fuck.
Don't forget, they have to also update the Warzone and Plunder maps as well.
Yeah, well, it'll come to a stop. You've only got a few months left on this Call of Duty.
Yeah, but they'll probably continue it after, because it's like you prefer Modern Warfare over Black Ops. So, but there's people who prefer Black Ops over Modern Warfare. So, people will delete this, like I will, and they'll put the new Call of Duty on. So, but yeah, do you know why they stopped putting touch button on PlayStations and the Xbox? Because it was the first thing to go on the console, with the constant pressing down on the sensor.
Do you mean like the on button on the PlayStation?
Right. Can you remember the PS3 where you didn't have to press a button, you just slid your finger across?
Yeah.
And it used to power up or eject the disc. They were the two things what went first. That's why the PS3 Slim ended up becoming a button, and the Ultra Slim became a button, and all the PS4s started becoming back to being buttons.
I'm trying to look at the PS Pro now. That wasn't a button though, was it?
Yeah, it's a button. There's 2 buttons on it.
I can't find a bloody...
You can't tell because they're well hidden.
You actually have to press a button in.
Yeah, you have to press it in. But they're both like very well hidden, so you can't tell that they're buttons.
Yeah. There we go. Don't know what it was saying about regular PlayStation. I can't even see it. It's not zooming in. I'll take it as that. You see, I'll just go through quickly some of the games that are apparently confirmed and expected for the PS5. So you got Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, that was obvious.
You got Dirt 5. I've not really played Dirt since
I downloaded the free version, then I deleted it because I didn't play it, and I wanted the space for it on PlayStation.
It wasn't that. Yeah. What was it? The last one was it Dirt 4? It was on the PlayStation Network, like the free game in a month.
Yeah.
Destiny 2, Fortnite, Godfall, Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Interesting. Lord of the Rings Gollum. The artwork really looks quite strange. Outriders, which kind of looks like Destiny.
I'm looking forward to playing Outriders, because if you watch the trailer for it, it actually looks really decent.
It does look like Destiny. Let me just read this. So, Gears of War, Judgment, and Bulletstorm developer People Can Fly is partnering with Square Enix for a new game called Outriders. The new game is a cover shooter that also incentivizes getting out from behind the chest-high walls and wrecking your foes with a number of cool abilities. That does, as the artwork looks good. Let me just quickly screen share this because there's no point saying it and not showing you. The artwork looks good, but that was the worst bit of. That was boring. Quantum Error, you like horror games, a cosmic horror. Gone.
I feel like this is like a continuation or a side version of Quantum Break, and the newest one that's just come out, that's also a side story to Quantum Break.
Quantum of Solace, no joking. A cosmic horror game. Quantum Error is the second game from Team Kill following the debut title King's Lawn, The Fall of Ebris, which was released in 2018. Very little is known about Quantum Horror, but a brief teaser trailer showed some nice looking visuals and gameplay that are remarkable. Looks like Doom meets Dead Space. Yeah.
See, the new Doom, in my opinion, even the rebooted version of Doom, sucks so bad. I hate it. I hate it.
Well, you got the new Doom?
I don't want to buy it. I'm split. I do want to buy it and I don't want to buy it. I'll buy it if I see it for like £10, £15, but I'm not going to spend the money. I can remember, and I've still got the collector's edition for Doom when it first got released in 2016. It just came out. I went to game and the collector's edition was £40 because they couldn't sell it. They overstocked and they couldn't sell them.
Yeah.
And it was £40.
I liked the whole Doom. What was it? Just a Doom remake or remastered or whatever you want to call it.
It was just a complete remake. But the thing is, I personally don't like Bethesda. Nothing against them. I just don't enjoy their stuff. I don't like Fallout, and I don't like Skyrim.
What about? Oh, that's Bungie.
I don't like their fucking remakes of what is it? The Doom knockoff, Wolfenstein. I played Wolfenstein. I do not like it. I feel like the controls, you're trying to walk on ice without skates. Doom is just, it's pointless. I mean, I enjoy the original Doom. Don't get me wrong. I've got the original Doom on PlayStation. But the remake, I just do not like it. It takes all the fun out of the original.
It wasn't the original Doom on the PlayStation, was it?
No, that you can buy the original trilogy of Doom.
Oh, can you? I wasn't aware of that because I had Doom on the Atari Jaguar. That was basically what the remake's meant to be. But I was like, oh, I love it. I never played 2 or 3. I only played the original Atari Jaguar Doom, and the remake. There was a demo for on the you still can play it actually. and I got killed in like seconds. And I was like, this is boring as shit. And then the new one came out, and I was like, it looks interesting. It looks very much the same thing. Apparently, it's miles better. But I also saw developers watch a guy do a speed run of it, and I don't know if you've actually seen it. He just glitches for the map the entire time, and I was like, it just took me out of out of it entirely. I've seen someone do, the game Amnesia. Someone so Amnesia is a horror game. It's scary, right? And I know you're not really that overly scared of stuff, but it's scary. And then especially back when the graphics were like a lot better in the day, but you're worried about this monster catching you, but someone put on like God mode or whatever and couldn't get hurt by the monster. So this thing's just constantly smacking up at this person, and it wasn't hurting him. I was like, it just takes you out of it, and that doesn't scare you. So now the entire of Amnesia is not fucking scary. Like there's points where certain things are a little bit more.
It's just annoying. Do you want to end it here? Because it's been like nearly a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, can do. Plenty to talk about next time.
Yeah, it's been nearly a 2-hour podcast. I was fucking reading the time wrong then. Have lunch because I'm hungry because I don't eat breakfast, and I know you're dying for something to eat.
We'll power up. I got curry for lunch. Boom.
I have a ham sandwich for lunch.
Mustard?
No.
English mustard?
I don't have any mustard. I wish I did. I might use Tabasco though.
I've never had that, but I imagine it could be okay.
It all depends what your taste buds are with spicy stuff.
It's just like how that works. But a little bit of English mustard with a nice bit of ham, brown bread.
I have mustard, but I prefer the mustard seed you can get.
Well, like Dijon.
It's in Aldi. It's just a shitload of mustard seeds in a container.
I think you're talking about Dijon mustard. I can't speak. This has been the Dave and Josh show.
I stole it from you.
I am one of your hosts, Dave, and this has been Awkward Silence.
This has been the Dave and Josh show.
It's been the Dave and Josh show. I'm Dave. You've been
the annoying jackass known as Josh.
Dijon mustard guy. Thank you for watching. A little bit tongue tied. Please like, subscribe, and all those good things. Once again, tune in for next time. Nice one. I thought I had something else to say then. Nice one.
Yeah, nice one. Thank you. Dislike if you don't like us. I mean, it doesn't really matter to us because we still get the view. So, thank you.
But if you like us, like us. So it does matter.
If you like us, put a heart in the comments. Or the middle finger emoji. Bye.